Hey everybody, Genesis 7 here, bringing you another Sega Heroes video, and in today's character overview, we're going to be looking at the latest addition to the Shenmue set, and that is Shenhua.
And dark clouds shall obscure the heavens.
As previously mentioned, Shenhua is part of the Shenmue franchise, but before we go into our in-game statistics in Sega Heroes, let's have a brief history of Shenhua. Shenhua Ling is a mysterious girl. She is named after the flower of the Shenmue tree located outside her house. Though her presence is shrouded in mystery, Ryo Hazuki's fate is deeply influenced by her, and the two share a special bond together. She has lived in Bailu village in Gulin her entire life with her adoptive father, who is her only family. Shenhua was told her real parents died and she doesn't remember them or even how they died. As a child, Shenhua would throw tantrums because she wanted a mother, brother and sisters. She plants vegetables in the garden and feeds the goats. She doesn't go to school, and if she needs to know anything, she talks to her adoptive father and other villagers. And here's a fun factorino. Did you know that Shenhua's zodiac sign is Virgo and her blood type is A? With that brief history of Shenhua out of the way, let's have a look at Shenhua in Sega Heroes. Her hero color is yellow, her rarity is legendary, her type is support, and her match damage is elemental. Shenhua's max skill is Shenhua's Lullaby. Shenhua sings a beautiful ballad to soothe her allies and calm her enemies. This has a mana cost of 12. This restores health to the team, of which increases as you level up Shenhua. And this also inflicts enfeeble on the enemy for 4 turns. This percentage increases as you level up Shenhua, and if you didn't know what enfeeble means, this reduces the damage the enemy outputs. So looking at Shenhua's Lullaby as a whole, straight off the bat you can see that she is definitely a support character. She has not got any damage output here. We'll be getting to some damage a little bit later in her skill set. But she simply heals the team, which is nice to see. Instead of it just being one of your allies, it's everybody, including herself. And she brings down the enemy's attack, which can definitely be beneficial if you're going against some hard hitters. So as a whole, I'm liking Shenhua's Lullaby. Shenhua's star skill is Spirit of the Forest. Shenhua channels the spirit of the Shenmue tree to protect her and her allies. Now the ally with the lowest health gains regeneration for 3 turns, and if you don't know what regeneration is, each turn of these 3 turns they will be restored health, of which will increase as you level up Shenhua. And also Shenhua's team gains counter for 3 turns, and this damage output of the counter increases again as you level up Shenhua. So looking at Spirit of the Forest, again more heals, which is very nice. She is looking like she is a decent healer, but I think the main thing we're looking at right here is counter. She gives counter to the entire team for 3 turns, which can really pull the battle in your favor, especially if you've got some hard hitters on your team. So Spirit of the Forest gets a thumbs up from me. And Shenhua's passive is Tai Shiki. In times of danger, Shenhua summons a mysterious energy to protect her from enemies. When Shenhua takes damage from non-passive skills, there is a 10% chance to deal elemental damage to her attacker, and this elemental damage will increase as you level up Shenhua. Additionally, if Shenhua has counter, she removes it to stun the attacker for 3 turns. This chance scales up to 33% the less health Shenhua has. Now there is a lot of words here to digest, so let's go break it down bit by bit and see what this passive offers. So taking damage from non-passive skills, to me this tells me mana and star skills as well as normal attacks. She has that chance to return the favor with some elemental damage. It does 10%, but it looks like all of those attacks that doesn't involve any kind of passive, she'll be returning some elemental damage with that small 10% chance. And if she has counter from her star skill, she will then drop that counter regardless of how many turns she's got left, and she will stun the attacker for 3 turns, which is a long time. It's nice to see a nice little long stun there. And then again, this chance will scale up to 33% the lower health Shenhua has. So looking at that as a whole, it is a pretty unique passive. This is where she does her damage. She has that 10% of doing that elemental damage. If she has counter, like I said, you can drop that to stun the enemy, which can help out Ryo with his mana increase, because if you can down the enemy with them having stun, Ryo will get that big chunk of mana to go towards his max skill. So she definitely works well with Ryo. Looking at other characters she may work well as, I don't really know for now. That's for you guys to debate in the comments section below. But looking at Shenhua as a whole, she is definitely a support character, and I feel with these abilities she is deserving of that title of a legendary character. And for those that are interested, her max power is 70,030 and her max health is 189 and 81. So there you go, Shenhua in a nutshell. She is definitely a support, as I've mentioned. She is a legendary, she dishes a little bit of damage, but she's definitely someone, if you need the heals for your team, you want that counter damage for your hard hitters, which will be very nice. And if you want to team up with Ryo to increase his chances of gaining mana to hit his max skill. So with that being said, what do you think of Shenhua? Leave the comments in the comment section below. While you're down there, smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.